Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Populous Podcast. My name's Craig, and I'm joined by Keith.
Hey, it's me. That's me, guys.
And I'm joined by Hugo.
Hey, I'm sorry. I was drinking water. Hello.
And we're going to be discussing everything Populous. The
Say
beginning.
hello, Hugo.
I did. What?
No,
Hi, Hugo.
you're like,
Hey. Again.
can we do
We're
it?
actually
Can we
here
do
for
it
this
again?
I think that
I
instantaneous
wanna-
stuff
I
is
wanna-
better.
I have a better prepared introduction for me.
I'm joined by Keith.
Hey, everybody!
And I'm joined by
Really?
Hugo.
Really? Hello. So this is why we're doing the second take for that shit?
No, I just
Really?
wanted to do it. I hope Craig puts both of them in.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
How are you two doing?
I'm doing just great. I was
Terrible.
At work out today, and I didn't get to work out.
You still work out on your own, Keith.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sound of someone who's going to work out on their own.
Yeah, I think you just blew his mind. I don't think he knew that he could work out alone.
He's thinking about it. He's processing it. What?
Yeah.
I can't.
Can I
can't-
actually?
No.
No. I don't know how.
Yeah, I've never done it by
I
myself.
need a guide.
How do I work out?
Hugo,
Yes.
it's nice of you to join us this week.
Wait, why? Why are you
Well,
saying that?
Last
Did I
time
let
you
you
were at
guys
the
down?
pub.
When was last time? You mean Friday?
The Populous Podcast episode 5, I think it was. It was a spontaneous one with me and Keith.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I don't even remember where I was.
It's been
Yeah.
a busy couple of weeks, busy past month, I believe, for all three of us. It's been a bit
Jesus
mental.
Christ, yeah.
I have the busiest life.
Well, yeah, guys, he's
Guys.
so important.
Guys, let me tell you. Let me just tell you since Monday what I've done. Okay, so Monday, I had to go to work from 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I got out and instantly had to work out for an hour with my buddy. Then I immediately went down to Albany, which is an hour away. So I drove an hour up and an hour back for an appointment that I had to go to. I had to go right immediately to bed because I had work yesterday. I went to work from 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., got home, had to immediately put my suit on, go for an interview for my candidacy for my campaign, and then I immediately from there came home, undressed, got into comfy clothes, and drove 3 hours up to Massachusetts. I didn't get home till 5 a.m. this morning. I went to bed. I woke up at 10 a.m., had to take care of some social media things, and then we had the podcast, and then I had to work out, but the workout got canceled, but I would have had to do that. And then tomorrow, I've got a fundraiser, then Friday I've got a fundraiser, then Saturday I've got a party, and then I work every single day on top of that. I don't fucking have any, I don't have time for Populous.
I noticed the key word in between all of that was the word had. Like
Had.
you were obligated and forced to do it. I was forced to
Yes,
work out with my buddy.
Yeah, I had to. I enjoy it, but I had to, you know?
Yeah, we know. Yeah. So what you're saying
You
is,
had
Keith,
to.
your life is so hectic compared to ours.
My life is what?
It's so hectic compared to ours.
It is. I need Populous time, and I'm not getting it, so I think I'm getting anxiety from not playing Populous.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But also, I get anxiety when I lose to people in Populous that I don't feel I should lose to, so I guess it's a catch-22.
You need meds, my buddy.
Basically, I need to get Inca to hack the game and allow me to get, like, extra mana so that I can fucking win again, and then I can not have anxiety. Inca, this is my life we're talking about. Please make this happen.
Cheater detected.
I'm a cheater.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys. He wants to cheat to win.
That's the only way he can actually win. Damn.
Keith, how far have you fallen?
How far have I flown?
Fallen? How far have you flown?
Oh. In terms of Populous, I've fallen pretty hard. I've flown to Europe for.
Jesus.
That's fair enough. Fair enough. Where did you go in Europe? Hello? Keith, are you here?
What? What did you say?
Even paying attention?
Hello. Yes.
What? How?
Yeah.
When did you go to Europe and where and why?
I went back in 2007 for singing.
For singing?
Yeah, I went to Italy, Germany, Austria, France, Switzerland, and Luxembourg, and it was glorious.
What do you mean for singing?
It was called The Sound of America. It was called The Sound of America. It was a honor band and chorus here in the United States.
Oh, I see.
You've had quite the strange life, Keith.
I've been blessed.
You've
Actually,
gone
when I
through a
went
few
to
different
Sound
routes.
of
Oh, it's actually, you know what? Let's just. Why did I not know that? Why did I not know that you went to fucking Europe to sing? I didn't know that. That's
In
annoying.
2007, Hugo, how old were you? You were fucking 9.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
What?
I also don't talk about it much unless it comes up because I don't like bragging. I'm not a bragger.
Oh, give me a break. Fuck off.
No, I only brag about Populous, and I don't have a right to brag about Populous anymore right now. I gotta fucking figure it out.
Yeah, figured out by like going on a leave of absence.
Yeah,
What?
pretty much.
Are you not hearing me today, Keith?
It's coming in like in echoes and stuff.
Interesting.
Okay, try now. Try now.
I can't remember what I said. I'm fucking lost my thought. I've lost my train of thought.
Oh, damn these lost podcasts.
Oh, I've been fucking busy myself. You know, my brain's scattered. I've been unwell. Emily's been unwell. I've been having to look after her all day. I've been having to fucking do all this and that, clean the house non-stop. I'm a fucking full-time father, guys. And let me tell you a secret.
You are.
Let me tell you a secret, guys.
That was
Is it wonderful?
Sucks!
I knew it.
It's just I don't like cleaning, and it's fucking me. It's like every day. I get the house cleaned, and then when Noelia comes home, once the day is over, I've got to do it again. And then there's Emily, and then oh man, I wasn't cut out for this.
Let me tell you something. I would trade a week of my life for yours. Just a week, you know. After that, I would get tired. I'm pretty sure, but just a week.
Just see what it's like. We'll exchange lives.
No, it's not even that. It's just you know, you
Just
have to
break
take
up the
care-
monotony. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I can't even explain it to you. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. I've been having to study. I haven't had time to do anything on my YouTube channel or anything. I want to be creative.
You've uploaded a couple.
I'm just uploading gameplays and shit that take me a few minutes to edit together.
You know what? Tell me when you go back to England. I'll tag along.
All right, I'll let you know. We'll do something then. But yeah, if I go back to England, I'm working as much as I can. That sounds bad.
That's interesting. Most people don't want to work.
Well, let's get back to the main discussion that everybody wants to hear. Populous. What's on Populous? Does any of us know? Are we having a podcast and we haven't even actually played in a while?
Well, we play the Friday Free Falls. That's about it.
Yeah.
We need an inside source. What's going on in the Matchmaker? Who won the PP tournament? Did Meth win?
Well, I've got a few community notes here. I'll go through what's happened in the Populist reincarnated community in the past.
Cool. I'm excited.
I'm sure you are. I bet you're over the moon. Let's have a look. So to do this research, I looked on the Populist reincarnated website for some, updated news, and guess what I found?
What?
Nothing.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. Inca, you gotta work on the news. Like, there's Populous news, and you just never update it.
Well, there was the Matchmaker 2.1 version has finally been released. That wasn't on the news, but it has happened. It basically means that everyone has now got the new layout and the new map pack searcher and stuff that we've had for a while if you opted to download it. Populous tournament. You want to know what's going on, Keith?
Yeah, who won? Nietzsche or Meth?
No one's won yet.
It's still not finished. We've got
oh my god,
Mentix and Meth in the losers final.
Again.
So Nissi won Meth in the semi-final. So Nissi is waiting in the grand final to play the winner of Mentix or Nissi.
Semi-final of best of one, or was it best of three? The tournament, the Nissi.
It's Mentix against Meth again.
I was asking about the semifinals. Was that a best of three, or was it just Nietzsche wins Meth once and Meth gets knocked down?
It was
a best of three, I believe. Yeah.
Oh damn! Did Meth win a single one?
No.
No, he lost them both.
Interesting.
Quite quick. I think it was like 20 minutes each game.
Jesus Christ! I hope those games are recorded. No, he really is. I want to watch them.
They were only recorded by someone on the Matchmaker who was watching, but I don't think it was the greatest spectatoring. If I had a brief look, but it was like focused on like the HUDs for like a minute. It was like fuck it.
Shitty tournament organization, right? Jesus Christ!
I could have spectated and commentated it, but no one asked me, so fuck it.
You know? Oh my god. Do you really need people to ask you to do that? Come on.
Yeah, because I wasn't there as it started.
True. That's a point. Good point.
Yeah,
Move
that's
along.
right. That's right. Okay, moving on. More populist news. Got something, guys. Game results now include breakdown of followers on the graph.
What do you mean?
What?
That's already been a thing. What do you mean?
We've never announced it.
Oh, okay. Breaking news from years ago.
No, this is
No,
new.
actually, not years ago.
Well,
This
not
is-
years ago.
You can see what troops they trained.
Oh, training troops.
Yeah, there's new
Okay, I
tabs
get it.
on the graph that shows you the amount of population that each individual player has and which population they had. Like when did they start training warriors, etc., etc.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
I see. My graphs never have any troops, so, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention one thing, actually, guys. Did we ever talk about the Populist article that was written?
No, yes, we did, and I complained about how nobody ever asked
That's
me
right.
for my opinion,
Yeah.
and I was mad, and you were like, "Well, did you check your forum email?" And I was like, "Nah."
There we go. Okay. That's all the news. Have you got? Do you guys know anything about Populist? Is what's going on? Because that's about it.
Well, I mean, all I know is that there was like 70 people on the Matchmaker last week, right?
Yeah, there was 72 people on when I saw. It was pretty good.
That's pretty good. Like, I don't know. I guess I feel like Populous has reached a pinnacle point of like you can't go any further with the current skill. Like this is what this is like me bringing back the pictures concept and all that stuff. You know, like Nisi, Meph, like they're all great and they're better than me, right? With the current meta that we have with the warriors and what everything. But like, if you think about it, the current meta right now that is really successful is you make 5 early warriors or close to that. You send the warriors on the side and you keep on the front. And the easiest counter to that is put a preacher in a side tower and just leave it there. And then you stop warriors from being able to come into your base like immediately following the beginning of the match. So it changes the entire dynamic of the game. And I really feel like preachers need to come back because it's just so stale now. Like PP is stale. It's like basically you try and whittle down the enemy opponent's population and keep aggression on them while your population rises so that you get more spells faster. And then it comes down to you both trading attacks, and whoever has more spells and makes the better attack wins the game from there. And I know there's more complicated things in there, and I'm kind of just overgeneralizing PP, but you know, it would be nice if like when someone has a side door and sends in like, you know, 20 warriors to the side door.
No.
I don't know.
Breathing on your microphone.
You know,
No, go. Okay. Keith, basically what you're doing there is explaining how Populous works.
yeah, right now. You know, it would take
I don't
a
know.
lot.
I think preachers should come back. Honestly, I think all the professional players should be willing to adopt preachers again. It makes the game so much different, and people just don't want to do it. But it's just funny how people do, like how people in League of Legends adjust when a new champion is introduced. Like people aren't like, well, fuck it, we're not playing with that new champion added. But Populous is like, okay, we're gonna turn preachers back on for the meta and make preachers a part of the game again. And everybody's like, preachers like crazy out of mind. Like it's just crazy how people in Populous are so spoiled.
Close-minded. It's not going to happen.
Never gonna happen.
It would take a lot for preachers to come back to the game. It would take a lot. Like maybe if like 50 older players started playing again, and you know,
People
forced.
didn't even use preachers when I played. Fucking hell, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, in 2004,
It's
people
actually
weren't
true.
using preachers. Great.
Right. Well,
No,
preachers won't come back.
Preachers were never
Yeah,
there. Occasionally, we
Yeah,
used to play with them.
I know. We played with them back in 2002, 2003. Like
No,
I don't know.
just find another counter, Keith. Just fucking charge a road early game. Erode your fucking side so they can troop you. There we go. You're good.
I do not think that will work out successfully at all.
Just charge lightnings and rush them. Fuck it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Just change the meta. Stop hanging around to charge earthquakes and just fucking get in there, Keith. Fucking do them hour. No gentlemen's agreements here, Keith.
Yeah, you're right. Do something about it, you know.
Can we just vent again about the gentleman's agreement shit?
We can vent about that all. We like people love hearing about the vents.
Why do people get so upset with brave blasting and gentlemen's agreements about not stealing each other's wildmen? Like, if you've got a clump of 4 wildmen and you left them there, why can't I take them? Like, what is the damn problem?
Is that really what you're venting about? I would just vent about the fact that there is a gentleman's agreement at all. Like,
yeah.
Why? Do you guys want to be polite or something? Come on.
I don't know. You don't need to be polite and populist. But I don't know. I also think that, like, unfortunately right now it's just straight up PP, face off, and that's it. Be a couple TGW worlds and ASG shit, but no offense to us as ASG, but I'm just saying, like, the maps that we know, like Seth's, like, that's what I'm talking about.
We know.
I guess it's come to my mind that, like, now that I'm no longer like the best at PP, or like even maybe top 5. I might be top 5, but I don't think so. I think I'm just maybe top 10, and even so, like, it would just be nice if you could play more maps. And also, it would be nice if more people 1v1. Like, the problem, of course, is, like, I want to get better. And the only way I can get better is by playing 1v1s with people of higher skill. And you got people that are professional players that don't want to do that anymore. The only person who does is Nisi, and he doesn't mind playing, but it's hard to play Nisi because he's just so good. Really kind of, it makes you despair a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it brings you down.
Yeah, like no matter what I do, he's always got something up his sleeve, you know? And his, like, whenever I trade attacks with Nisi, back in the day, when I used to trade attacks with people, I always felt confident that I was going to fucking murder the fuck out of them. And now when I attack, my shaman dies to, like, shift-click towers, or, like, I can't click fast enough to blast fire warriors, and then they blast me, and I end up dying. And it just seems like I don't have the proper planning to set off an attack like I used to. And it's one thing because I don't have mana either. Like, it's hard to get mana, I guess.
You know what? Long story short, people, Keith's not going to enjoy Pop unless he's like top 2.
Exactly. So you fuckers need to get going and play me 1v1 so I can get better again. Thanks.
Or just start sucking.
You know, one time I tried to make a fake account because I was just so sick of, like, being, like, Keith 52. Like, I would be judged for it, and sometimes I wouldn't get games, so I just wanted to be a newbie again. And I feel like I could finally do that again now. Like, I'm not good enough anymore to where if I started out as a new player, I could rise up through the ranks and people would be like, who's that new guy? Like, nobody would know. Nobody would know it's me.
I mean, yeah, but if they did, you'd be out of Asgard.
Yeah, I can't do that. I know. Craig, I'm just saying.
I want to go back to a term you used quite a lot. That is professional players. What do you mean by professional players?
What do you mean? What do I mean by professional players?
Because you refer to some people as professional players of Populous, but there's no professional player of Populous. Nobody gets paid to play Populous.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right.
But I think it's always been a term for, like, what the best players are. I don't know why.
Yeah, what dictates?
They're called professional players. I have no idea.
Where's the line? Where's the line? Who's professional and who's not?
I have no idea. I don't know. I think it's fucking subjective. I don't know.
Yeah.
You might think someone's professional. I mean, if you're considered by the general community, like, as a very good player, then people just start calling you pro. If you start playing with people who are considered pro, then you just automatically become pro. Then you're playing in a pro game. It's just how it's always worked. I don't know why.
This is true.
Yeah. It's just a shame there's nothing been in the actual community over the years to like encourage the best players to play out another and win one another and show who is the best. There's no a proper tournament. The only tournaments you see is just the same 3 maps rinsed and repeated every other year. Face off Breachpoint creators for the past 15 years. Like, fucking hell, think of something else.
Yeah.
We just wouldn't play.
Really?
I don't think they would play a fucking CES
That's the
tournament.
problem.
Maybe
People,
they would.
no, fuck CES, but there's other maps. People just don't play other maps. They don't want to learn new maps and things. I think it's difficult to try and find a good map, but the popular maps these days are this shit like Mana Battle, Hugo, where you got a big bit of land, but you're with your ally, everything's nice and fine.
Oh my god, that map is like the new staple, right? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like a bigger version of CES, but with land bridge on.
Yeah, pretty much. It's literally CES. It looks like CES. It's bad. Don't like it.
Don't like it. But nothing's changed. The only thing that I've seen change since come back is that different colours are played. And by different colours I play, I mean less colours are played.
What do you mean less colors?
Because when I played, Pressure Point was TVB as well as inverse out.
Now it's pretty much TVB
No, I've never
only.
seen an inverse out game of Pressure Point.
Yeah, me neither. Since I started, so.
Likewise with Face Off. Face Off used to be whichever was chosen except for cross, but now it's like inverse out definitely.
I've played some cross face off.
Really?
Cross Face Off.
Yeah. I've seen some I don't know, different colors teams face off games. I've played some. I think that's
Face Off sucks.
yeah. The map's just bad anyway, right? So fuck cares. Like play it however you want. It's still gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Don't care as much. And blue's always gonna suck. So
People will get opportunities to play revised versions of it, but they won't. They will go back to the original and then continue to complain about the original. I don't fucking know. We've been through this, guys. Let's move on to something different, shall we?
Are you saying that because you made a revised version and no one plays it, and you feel bad?
Oh no, I don't care about that one.
There's a lot of people that have made revised versions.
I know, but Craig's especially narcissistic.
No, I don't care about mine. Mine was just a little add-on to the map pack.
No. Here's the thing, though. If the map is fair, and it is, if the map is fair, and there's literally no justification for allowing that map, like the beginning map should be updated. Like if a map is unfair, if pathfinding for blue is so fucked up on it should be changed. If there's a tree that sinks into the fucking ground that's 4 stacks less of wood that blue gets, like all these things should be fixed.
Yeah, but just pretend the tree's not there in the first place.
The map is updated. Yeah, but it's just silly because it is, and clearly, like when they released it, they decided, oh well, whatever. But
I don't think Blue's reason for being shit is the fact that one tree goes in the water.
Well, they do have a lack of trees in Blue, honestly. But there's a lack of land too. So why not increase it to allow everybody to have the same amount of huts? Or, there should be some sort of similarity between the colors in terms of fairness, and that's the problem too.
People don't like change, and the players who are professional complain about pretty much every change that's given. So we're beating a dead horse here, unless there was like an actual team, that oversaw this, and it was actually, but there isn't. This isn't a paid project. This is basically the players dictate what goes on, and it's been like that since day one, really. That's why when you come in now, people are playing CES, and there's no incentive to play otherwise, and new players play CES, and they get playing CES, and then CES, and then they go on PP and start volcano on your towers. So, welcome to Populous 2017.
Well, granted, I haven't really logged in much lately, but I don't see people playing that much CES anymore. I think
it's not as bad as it was, actually. It's not as bad as it was.
Yeah, I think we're evolving.
I think we're having influence here. I think maybe our podcasts are helping.
I don't think so.
Ever since I've been a moderator and I see someone in a CES hut, I just kick them out.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I don't really.
Taking moderating to a whole new level.
Edit that out. Community needs you.
He fucking leaves me peeing in if he's going to leave that in too.
I left the joke out of the last one though, Keith. Don't worry about that. You won't remember because you were asleep. But, anyway, guys, we got an email.
We did.
Did we?
We got an email from someone called Isabella. Or Isabel.
Oh my god.
Oh,
is that Bella?
Hugo. That's. Oh, maybe it's Hugo's Isabella.
What do you mean?
Didn't you hang out with a girl in Brazil named Isabella, or fly to go meet somebody that was Isabella?
No,
No.
Okay.
nothing to do with Isabella. Her name's not Isabella.
Let me guess.
I was like,
Anyway.
yay, a pity email.
I think it's Bella, the slut from the Matchmaker.
Whoa, the who?
Sorry. No, that's just how she's known. Like, I don't think there's another way to. Fuck off. It's whatever. I'm sorry, Bella.
Bella the slut, but in a non-slut way. That's just like a term.
No, I'm talking about like the profession whore. You know, of being a whore.
I understand.
When I came back after a
I'm
while,
trying to make it less fucking vulgar, but he is you.
Up,
no, she is a fucking whore.
It's
like, calm down.
When I came back after a while, there was this girl called Bella, and I asked, who the fuck is Bella? And people were like, she's just a whore. And I was like, are you trying to offend her, or is she actually a whore? And people told me she was an actual whore, you know, she actually...
So yeah, listen to them, yeah.
But she's really not. She just studies geology, I think.
Yes, now this is what's in the email. The description of
Really?
one of our Populous Podcast videos said, are you stuck with a geology problem? And she's curious on the podcast who knows about geology, because she is studying geology. Do we know anyone who studies geology, guys?
I studied geology. I used to.
Yeah.
Because I studied geography, so I studied geology, and I hated it. And now I study geomorphology, which is almost the same thing, kind of. I think geomorphology is
that is
geology.
some exciting stuff.
Yeah.
See, just geology itself is even the word is boring. You know what I mean? Geology.
It's super boring. It's so boring. Jesus Christ.
And isn't it just like looking at rocks? I know there'll be a lot more to it than looking at rocks, but I'm going to be stereotypical and say all you do is look at rocks.
You do a lot more than that, but it's
polish rocks.
I mean, if all you did was really just look at rocks, that would be way better than it actually is.
No, it's not bad.
That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
But geomorphology is a little better. It's a bit better because you study the terrain, so it's a lot less boring.
That sounds like an evolution in Digimon.
It does it.
Geomorphology.
There you go, Bella. There you go.
There you go. She actually left it up to question saying, if you could ban one thing people do or say on the Matchmaker, what would it be?
Can I ban a person?
What was the question?
Keith, wake up. If you can ban...
No,
If you can ban one thing people say or people do on the Matchmaker, what would it be?
Oh, God. Like, ban one thing?
On the Matchmaker, not the game.
Okay. I was just say I'd ban, like, if this was like 2 podcasts ago, I'd say I'd ban people from being able to do Sesame Palace, but
What's changed?
Hugo, can you go first?
Dude, I'm thinking. Can you go first, Greg?
One thing I would ban that people do or say. That's a difficult one. Why is the spotlight on me here?
Why is it on us? You can make the same question.
You can.
That means, do we get what would I ban? What would the people say? I can't really ban something that people say. I would ban all the stupid gentleman's agreement terms, such as brave blasting or stealing wildman.
You know what I would ban? Not really on the Matchmaker, but like on the fucking Populous lobby when you launch the game and you're like waiting for everyone to click in. Every time you launch a game and what?
AFK SIG. Just finishing SIG.
Yeah, that's one of them, yeah. But I'm talking specifically about weed. Sec, bong. That's what he says. Every fucking game he plays. He needs to smoke a little bit of pot. Otherwise, he can't really fucking play. And it takes him, 5 or 10 minutes. It's very annoying. He does it every time. So, yeah, that's what I would ban.
You would ban
Not weed, but it can't, I don't know. Just, if you could not say those words. If you just said, AFK, sec, yeah, something like that. That would be great. But no, he has to specify what he's doing.
At least he's honest.
Everyone knows it. No one needs to know it anymore. Jesus Christ.
One sec, just going to go beat the wife. Well, he should be honest.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, if you say you're going to beat your wife every time you go AFK, then that's annoying. It gets annoying. It's funny the first time. It's worrisome the second time.
At least Moores has the discretion not to say it out loud.
I guess if I could ban... Oh.
Go on, Keith.
Let's see. I think that the number one thing I would get rid of in the Matchmaker is
the ability to play.
No, if I could ban one thing, I think it would help me too, honestly. It'd help everybody. I'd ban the ability to post in rapid succession when you're typing things.
Oh my god, yes.
People would have to skin at least one sentence or two, because what happens is you'll be like, dude, you are stupid. Did you even understand what I was doing? Like, these are all separate sentences, by the way.
8 lines.
Yeah, 8 lines, and then by the time you get to your 8th line, somebody's already written 16 lines back, and it's just like, there's no civil discussion in the Matchmaker. I feel like there should be a character limit where you have to at least type... I feel like you should have to at least type 10 letters or more in order to be able to send a message in the Matchmaker. Copyright 2017.
Hold on, Keith, you come up with ideas, and then you go one step further and just fucking limit shit. Listen, you come in the Matchmaker, you can't even say hello.
Donald Trump is my president, and so I'm already moving towards a fascist idea of the lobby.
Jesus,
it's my way or the highway.
People will be saying bye with 3 letters, and then they'd just be writing 7 random letters. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Blah.
Sorry, cat stepped on my fucking...
I know what you mean, though, Keith. It's even when you can't, it annoys me because I like things to look neat. I like things to look professional and shit. And when you see people like they type a word or two and then press enter, type a word or two and then press enter, why have they got this need to press enter between the typing? You know what I mean? Just finish your sentence instead of interrupting it.
It's like a fucking tick. They have to do it, otherwise, I don't know. The fucking universe is going to implode.
They need to get their voice heard ASAP. That's what it is. Look at me. I'm typing. Read my words.
Nah, that's a stretch, I think. I think you're thinking it through.
Yeah, I'm thinking a bit too deep in it.
Yeah, you are. Maybe that's a good profession for you, a psychologist. You can't really study for that anymore, but would have been a good profession for you.
Me?
No,
Craig. Oh, okay.
He fucking likes to think about stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah, he does. He likes to analyze.
Yeah. He would get
But
answers.
honestly, I think it would increase the intelligence of the Matchmaker. I feel like more civil discussion could happen if people actually took the time to converse with each other in a way that was not. And that's the thing too. Like especially with Matt. Like Matt always is like, "No, wait, are you stupid? Hey, Keith. You suck. Keith, I am better than you." Like, it's just like 10 word limit, or 10 word limit. Like,
10 word limit.
Think about it. Yeah,
just for selected individuals.
It would definitely increase the intelligence. Instead of saying, like, hey, you're stupid, you suck, fuck you, I hate you, in like 4 separate sentences, people will do it in one go. Yeah, that would definitely increase the intelligence. Like,
no, but it would also make them look stupider by posting all that run-on stuff.
I guess.
I'm brushing my teeth, by the way, gentlemen. I'm going to brush my teeth while we're doing this podcast.
Oh, there we go, Keith.
There's always something new. Having to pay brushing his teeth.
Yeah, well, my breath
smells like
juice. Ass.
Yeah, we can tell.
You should get that looked.
Nah, I just gotta scrub my tongue. That's all.
She also left a question for Fury, but Fury didn't respond to Keith, so obviously he's not a guest.
Oh, can I say something that's not related to Populous at all?
No.
Go for it.
What do you think this is?
You don't on the channel. Shut up. Brush your teeth. Okay. I was watching a video of a guy that fucking, I don't know how to say this in the past tense. Like when you fast. When you don't eat anything.
Yeah.
That's called fasting.
Yeah. He did it for 28 days. He only drank water.
I didn't know that you could fast that long for
He was like close to death.
I thought it was 7 or 8 days without water. Or with water. Like, you have to eat.
He drank water for 28 fucking days. He didn't eat anything. And there's like actual proof too. So... And then,
what was his body? What was the body transformation like?
He was super fat, and now he's super skinny. And he's now going to gym, and he looks buff now. Like, it was really good for him. It was super healthy for him, which is super insane. He went to a doctor, and the doctor assisted him through it. It was pretty interesting. And there's one thing he said, that when you don't eat anything, your fucking taste buds, your taste buds like shut down, and
Interesting.
and so your tongue like becomes fucking white. It's super white.
I'm sorry, but there's no way
So-
you can go to an actual professional doctor who would encourage you not to eat anything. There is no way in hell.
If you guys would like to learn more about this story, please visit the comment in the link below. Craig has a link for the story in the comments
I'm not kidding,
below.
Craig. Stop
I
being
don't-
so
I don't.
pathetic.
I'm just
Like,
saying, I can
it's
understand
not
someone
like-
doing
no,
it, but I
it's
can't
not like
understand a
he went-
doctor letting them.
After
No,
this,
it's
after
not
this
like he
conflict,
went-
you need to
yeah.
find that link and prove it.
It's not like he went to a doctor and the doctor said, "Yeah, you're fat. I think you should just not eat for 28 days." But he went to the doctor and he said, "I want to fast for God knows how long." And then the
You must
doctor
drink,
said,
like-
"Yeah, that's fine."
Sugar water or something.
Well, apparently you drink water every time you feel hungry, which is, I mean, and my understanding is always right. If you don't eat, you're always hungry. But yeah, he was gonna fast for like 2 weeks or something, and then he just felt great, so he kept going.
It felt great. I can't
And-
go
and when
4 hours. I'm fucking dying after 4 hours without food. How can he go 4 months, 4 weeks? Fucking hell.
I don't fucking know. But it worked for him. And then he was like, and then he made another video of him eating for the first time after that. He can't really eat anything because his fucking digestive system shut down, right? So he ate a little piece of watermelon, like a tiny piece of watermelon, and he fucking orgasmed over that fucking piece of watermelon. It was
Because he hadn't had food in so long?
yeah, it was great. It was pretty interesting. It was one of the
I
most.
want to see the
interesting
video now
things
where
that-
he eats a watermelon and then just jizzes. That's what you've promised.
Oh yeah, well he's like, oh my god, this is so good. I've never tasted anything better in my life. And I'm like,
He's gone.
and I'm
from-
like, bitch, watermelon's it's water. It's
Yeah,
literally
exactly.
Water. Watermelon doesn't
He's-
taste like anything.
He's got a month of drinking water, and then his first
Yeah.
meal is
Yeah.
water, but
It's
like
water.
solid. It's like, that's the worst thing. You
Yeah.
think people go, "I'm going to have a big knockoff burger to celebrate." No, I'll have a piece of watermelon. Lovely stuff.
Well, you can't really eat anything heavy, right? So you had to eat the watermelon. It was pretty.
What about some chicken
Must
soup?
be not exciting. That's too much, I think. Like chicken.
Chicken soup.
Chicken and mushroom soup.
I'm
Glorious.
fine it. Soup
Holly
is
made
fine.
this. Holly made this really good soup. It was cauliflower with chicken broth and cream and some carrots and celery, and it was.
With a nice bit of brown bread, Keith.
Yeah,
No,
there
we
has
had
to be
garlic bread.
bread.
We had
Garlic bread.
but yeah.
Even better.
Garlic
even
bread
better.
sounds disgusting.
Oh,
actually.
it's
What?
gorgeous. They don't have it
With
here
soup?
either. You don't have it here, Keith. You don't
I
have
mean-
garlic bread in Argentina.
You don't? We have it in
We-
Brazil.
We Noelia about a year and a bit ago made garlic bread for us and the family, and her family didn't touch it.
Really?
It was glorious. We had pasta and garlic bread. Now we all know garlic bread and pasta is like the combination, but no, they didn't even bother trying it.
What do you mean there's no garlic bread in Argentina?
I don't know.
We
My
have it in
garlic bread with
Brazil.
cheese on top. I don't know. It was awesome when she made it, but she can't eat bread, so we haven't had it since. So.
Oh, we love garlic bread. We love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes in
sounds
England, you used to
really
just, what
fucking
you having for dinner? Just garlic bread. just putting some garlic bread in the oven, that'll do.
That sounds fucking miserable. You know what? Eating bread in general it's like you have nothing else to eat, so you just eat bread because there's nothing else to eat. That's how I feel about bread. I think it's just boring.
That's
Sure, you can
alright.
eat bread with other stuff, and it's great, but like bread, only bread, just bread.
Okay, guys.
Nothing
Anything else populous related? Any populous related stuff?
Um,
I really wanted to get a guess on addiction. We gave addiction a day's notice because Keith and his busy schedule. Well, actually, here's the thing, Hugo. Keith says he's got a busy schedule. We've all got busy schedules. It's just us have to take the opportunity, and we don't mind looking on WhatsApp on occasion. Keith will look at WhatsApp and then disappear for 2 days.
Yeah, I think yeah. Keith never
Keith-
looks at
Keith will say something, will ask us a question, we'll answer, and then he won't respond for another day. And then
Well,
then I-
in
then
fact,
I
he won't
ghost
even
the
respond
fucking
for a day. He'll just come back on and ask something else. Exactly.
But in his defense, like think
why don't
about
we?
it.
Why don't we just have a group chat on Messenger? Let's go on Facebook Messenger.
Facebook
Like,
sucks.
It's what I'm saying. Like,
Facebook sucks.
Americans text, right? You guys don't really use WhatsApp, I think.
A lot of people are getting more into it, but yeah, WhatsApp is not the form of communication we use the most. It's Messenger. Facebook Messenger.
I don't understand. You use your phone a lot, right? We know this.
I do.
So you've got an app on your phone which has an icon of messages. Why don't you just press it?
And it shows when the messages come in too.
Yeah,
I guess I don't. It used to be a part of my daily routine, and now my daily routine is 60 Facebook notifications, 20 messages on Messenger, and then like emails, like tons of emails.
We know who's more important, Keith. We know.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I look a lot at WhatsApp. Like, WhatsApp is the Brazilian way of texting, so we just look at it every fucking free time we have. We're just looking at WhatsApp. So
it's just if you've got a message, there's a notification on your phone. It's simple. You open it up. It's not rocket science.
Well, you don't always open it up if you don't want to answer the person. Or
no, but then later on you'll see it's there.
Yeah, true.
Keith was asking us something the other night about should we get on a phone call? We're like, when do you want to have the phone call, Keith? And that was it. We didn't hear from him since.
Oh my god, I suck.
On Friday, he said,
bad.
I'm going to find out about this Thursday for the podcast. Okay, Keith, let us know when you find out. A few days later, still nothing.
Well, you gotta be optimistic. Maybe he'll answer. Maybe he won't.
It's funny because we sort of me and Hugo are from South America, Brazil, and Argentina. And for the most of the year, we share the same time zone. But we always have to say our time zone in Eastern Standard Time because Keith just can't figure out what his time is compared to ours. Even though it's just an hour behind, Keith. It's an hour behind.
It's only an hour. What time are we meeting? What I need to know what time it is. What time is that for me?
So we just say everything in Keith's time now.
Yes, thank God.
Guys, I have written.
Yeah.
While I was at the cafe this morning, trying to think of something to talk about, I've written a small populist quiz.
What do you mean? Oh, dude, I know.
Oh yeah, the populist
quiz.
You
know, I know nothing about pop. I actually know nothing about Populous. Oh my
well, this could be an easy win for Keith.
It is going to be an easy win for... Why don't I read that shit? And you play with Keith?
I want the... No, we both are doing this.
Keith needs to win something at Populous, right? This is his only chance!
That's too easy.
Okay, I've written 14 questions.
14? I know nothing about Populous.
7 each. Okay. Obviously, the most point wins. If there's a tie, I'll think of something for like a tiebreaker. But by the sounds of it, Keith, you should have this one in the bag. Now, who goes first? So who wants to get the first? Who wants to answer first? Then get the subsequent questions for the odd numbers. So I've got a coin here, guys. Who wants to call heads and who wants to call tails?
I call heads.
Keith calls heads. James. You should be able to hear this if it lands. Oh, it's spinning. It's heads.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me.
Keith, do you want to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Keith's going first. Okay. Right. The rules are that you have to answer in a reasonable amount of time. Okay. Don't just Google stuff.
Okay.
That's you can't even Google stuff about Populous. There's nothing about Populous on
it's
Google.
True. So let's see. And everyone else who's listening to the podcast, play at home. Say how well you do. Play at home like a fucking game show host. Okay, Keith, number 1.
Jesus.
What year was the original Populous released? I'm also going to take your first answers as well, so make sure you give me a good answer.
The answer is 1998.
What? No, that's Populous 3. He's talking about the one.
Shut up, you said the answer, Populous? Hugo, keep your mouth shut. It's over. Hugo, number 2.
That's not fair.
It's 89.
Fuck off. I know that it was 89. It's not even fair.
Hugo!
You're just dumb.
Okay. Oh
Hugo,
my God.
come on, stop conferring. Stop conferring, guys.
You know what? If I actually win, because you don't pay attention to shit, it's gonna be hilarious.
That's probably your best chance.
You have a problem.
Here we go. Hugo. In what year was Undiscovered Worlds released?
Jesus Christ, I have no idea. Who plays Undiscovered Worlds?
Hope you lose this question.
It was probably 99.
1999, that's your answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Keith, what is the name of single player level 7?
Are we talking single player level 7 of Tikal's Journey or single player?
The original campaign, for fuck's sake.
You know what it is.
Level 6?
I have no idea.
No, it's not called level 6.
I know level 5 is Death from Above, so
Quickly now.
Night Falls?
Night Falls is the answer. Okay. Hugo!
How do you know that shit? I have no idea.
Hugo, what is the name of single player level 11?
Hugo, I don't.
Oh, go fuck yourself. An easy target is 10, isn't it? No, it's 12. It's 12. What's before an easy target? Help. Help. I don't know. Bloodlust?
15.
No, Bloodlust is your final answer?
Oh, fuck it. I don't know, man.
Number
Whatever.
Bloodlust. I'm taking it. Right. Number 5, Keith. There are 4 stone heads on the map Dead Sea. What do they give?
Earthquake, Bloodlust, Angel of Death, and Volcano in the center, which nobody has ever gotten in the history of a Dead Sea game ever.
Okay. Hugo, name all 3 multiplayer maps in the original game.
What?
In the original game, name all the 3-player multiplayer maps.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate every single one of them. I don't know. I know none of them. Oh, my God. Shit, my memory sucks, man. My memory sucks. I don't know. Fuck. 3 multiplayer, 3-player maps. I don't know. Fuck my life.
Go on, Hugo.
There isn't 3 crabs, right? There's only 2 crabs. Is there 3 crabs? There's that one we played with was it Mammut? No, it was our
Hugo, I'm gonna have to push you for the answers. Let's go, come on.
Oh my God, I have no idea, Craig. I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
No idea?
There's like the 3-island one with the middle, which you fucking remade and then made it 4-player map. The middle gives you mana. I don't remember the name of the map. I don't know. I think there's a skirmish for 3 players too.
Keith's confident.
I don't know.
Keith's laughing.
I have no
Okay,
idea.
moving on. Keith. Keith.
Yes.
What? Okay, sorry, man, I'm getting confused. Which spell costs more than a lightning but less than a tornado?
More than a lightning, but less than a tornado?
Correct.
Oh, that's interesting.
More than a lightning, but less than a tornado?
Yeah, come on, Keith. Stop looking.
Swamp.
He's looking. I was gonna say swamp. Come on.
Off a swamp?
I wasn't looking. If I was looking, I would have typed in level 6 SP and gotten the answer right.
I don't
It's
even know
level
how to
7.
find this kind of shit on Google.
Hugo!
Yeah.
Which spell
Google
costs
doesn't care.
exactly 3 times more than a land bridge?
3 times more. Exactly 3 times
Exactly
more.
3 times more than a land bridge.
How on God's green earth would I know that? Keith doesn't know that. There's no way Keith knows that. I don't know that. I'm gonna say road. I don't know.
Erode. He's going for erode.
Yes.
Okay. Keith, what is the fastest unit in the game?
The fastest unit?
Fastest unit in the game.
The Angel of Death.
It's not a unit.
Oh my God.
It's 2. It's 2.
I actually got worried for a second. I was like, "Oh my God, is that real? Is that?"
Are you going for Angels of Death? We're not about followers in the.
If you're telling
Out
me
of
that
the followers in the
if you're
shaman.
telling me- Okay. I'd say the answer is
Angel of Death's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
well when it's Hugo's AOD, or if it's on Constant Worlds. I think the fastest unit is the
Quickly now.
the spy.
The spy is gone for.
Well, I was gonna say spy too. What do I do?
You don't get the answer to them, it's fine.
I know.
Let's have a look. Hugo, which building requires the most wood to construct?
Oh, the fucking balloon house. The necessary building.
Gone for the balloon hut.
It must be. Like, come on, be logical. It's huge. Jesus Christ. If I'm wrong about that, I'm done. I'm not doing these anymore.
Keith!
I'm done.
Yes.
Keith. Oh, you're going to regret getting their heads call. Without making a mistake, list all of the spells from lowest cost to highest cost, excluding the guest spells. I'll make it easy for you. It's basically all the spells from bottom to top.
Yeah.
You're not going to get this.
I don't even know what you asked.
Blast, convert,
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Army, Swarm, Lightning, Hypnotize, Swamp, Magical Shield, Tornado, Erode, or Flatten, Erode, Earthquake, Firestorm, Volcano, Angel of Death. Or Angel of Death Volcano.
Okay. Hugo, how many direct blasts does it take to normally damage a hut?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh my... What do you mean? I never blast huts. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I have no idea.
How many direct blasts does it normally take to damage a hut?
I think it's gay to do that.
Yeah, no, it's how many?
My God, I don't fucking know. I swear to God. 4?
He's gone for 4.
There's no way it's 4. Jesus Christ.
Keith, your final question. Who created Fate Worlds?
Kickman.
He's gone for Kickman. And Hugo, your final question.
God help me.
Your follower is ringing the bell in the tower to alert you of the enemy. How do you immediately navigate to that location?
What? I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat?
So, you know when the bells are ringing during the game and it's annoying?
Yeah.
It's because one of your followers is in a tower telling you that the enemy is close. What key do you press to immediately get there?
I don't know. I just click on the thing. I have no idea.
No idea?
Fucking
Take a guess?
spacebar. I don't know.
You go for spacebar?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's not. Oh my God, I'm so dumb. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, talk amongst yourselves just one moment while I tally these up.
Do you really need to? Come on.
Hugo, I think I got like only 1 or 2 questions right. Pretty sure I failed.
I'm pretty sure I got none.
Like, he's like, Keith, you're gonna nail this.
And
then I just
actually,
up repeatedly.
I got your first question right because you.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
I know, but it should.
Okay, guys, I've got the answers. We're tallied up. Shall we go through them and find out who was right and who was wrong?
Did I at least get one right?
Okay, so Keith was asked,
my God, Treacherous Souls. That's the name of the fucking...
What year was the original Populist released? Keith said 1998. What was it, Hugo?
It was 89.
It was 89. The original Populist, Keith. Original is in the word.
You know what? I actually got a point for that.
You don't, but well done for playing. In what year was Undiscovered Worlds created, Hugo? 99, you are correct. What is the name of single player level 7, Keith? You said Night Falls. That is incorrect. Do you know what it is, Hugo?
It's Unseen Enemy.
It's Unseen Enemy. Night Falls is level 2, Keith.
I don't know which one.
I knew it was 2.
What is the name of SP level 11, Hugo? You said Bloodlust, and now what is it?
Treacherous Souls.
Treacherous Souls.
God damn it.
There are 4 stone heads on the map, Dead Sea. Keith said Earthquake, Angel of Death, Bloodlust, and Volk. He was correct. Keith is correct. One's a piece now, guys.
Why does he get these questions? I can answer his questions.
Shut up!
Fucking kidding me.
You got an easy question.
Yeah, but I didn't know it. The fucking blast one. I don't know.
No, name all 3-player multiplayer maps in the original game. Hugo just gave up pretty much.
So it's Skirmish?
There are 5. There are Skirmish. There is Sandy Castles. There is 3-Way.
Oh.
There is Avenging Angels.
3-way.
And the tricky one is Linked Isles.
Oh God, I knew about 3-way and Skirmish. I didn't know the rest.
I think Linked Isles would have been the difficult one. If you got that at home, guys, well done. Well done. Okay.
Who won?
We're still going. Relax.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which spell costs more than a lightning but less than a tornado? Keith said Swamp. He couldn't be more wrong. It is a Hypnotize.
Oh, damn it. That was going to be my other one.
I was going to get it wrong, too. I was going to say Swamp.
Which spell costs exactly 3 times more than a land bridge? Erode is the correct answer.
Oh my God.
Wait, what was it?
Erode costs 3 times more than a land bridge.
So Hugo guessed that shit?
You got that right.
I might win. That's hilarious.
What is the fastest unit in the game? Keith goes for Spy. It's actually a Brave.
Really?
I was going to say that, but I thought the answer was too damn obvious.
God damn it! I would say.
Which building requires the most wood to construct? Balloon Hut is correct.
Oof, that was obvious.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Shut up, Hugo, with your you get all the easy questions.
You did get all the easy questions. I got 2 easy ones.
Hang on.
Everybody and their mother knows that a balloon hut's the biggest expensive.
Everybody and their mother knows the original fucking games from 89.
I did too. I knew it was 89, but I misheard the question.
Everyone knows Nightfalls is the second goddamn map.
Yeah, I knew
Jesus
that
Christ.
after. I guess. Shut up.
Without making a
You're a piece of
mistake, list
shit.
all the spells from lowest cost to highest cost, excluding guest spells. Keith couldn't have made more of a hash.
Nailed this one.
He couldn't have made
Nailed
it even
this one.
worse.
That was the most bullshit. Like, that was bullshit. Why would you ask that? Like, are you
Keith
kidding
got this
me?
so wrong. He said he'd be... Keith, you're
How
going to
did you
listen
get
back
that
to
right?
this, and you'll be thinking,
Can
what
we-
the fuck did I say?
Can
You
we
put
add
Magical
this so
Shield
that
up,
this-
like, up top near, like, Earthquake. It's like, what kind of bar are you
No, I
looking at all
didn't.
these years? You
I
did.
did not. I
You
said
swamp?
blast convert.
Okay, it's,
Let me repeat
is
my
blast.
answer. I said
go on then.
okay,
Go on.
Go.
Okay, Blast, Convert, Swarm, Invisibility, Magical Shield, Land Bridge, Lightning,
Oh,
Hypnotize,
damn it.
Tornado, Swamp, Flatten, Earthquake, Erode, Firestorm, Angel to Death, Volcano.
Oh, I didn't even include land bridge. Can we make this quiz the first thing of the podcast? We should. We should put this right up at the front.
Jesus Christ.
It'll be in the title so people know it's coming. Who created Fate Worlds? It was Kickman. Well, a point there for Keith.
Piece of shit.
Your follower is ringing the bell in the tower to alert you of the enemy, Hugo. How do you immediately get to the location? Hugo said spacebar, and he was correct. It is spacebar.
It's B. No!
I am so
I'm
good
sick
at
of these
guessing.
bullshit
Jesus Christ.
methods. God damn it.
The final score is Key52, who's been playing this game since the dawn of time, got 2 out of 7, and Hugo, who's been playing for not as long, got 4 out of 7. 4-2 to Hugo.
You know what? That feels like a really big slight, so
Oh
screw
my
you.
God. Wow, like, you actually lost that to me. I know nothing about this game. Like, ever since Craig came back,
I'm not good at the game anymore.
Dude.
I played for so long and I don't even know the
what
answers.
does it have to do? Like, every game I play with Craig, he's like, did you really not know that? Like, are you
And
kidding me?
Shame on you, Craig. You didn't even ask a single multiplayer question. Like, who were the top 2 players back in 2000?
Yeah, but
That's
they're
subjective.
subjective. That's the thing, yeah.
I
got the
would've
Dead
just
Sea
been
one,
like
right?
me. I would have won.
Fucking stupid.
It's the fact that you said swamp. was what kind of swamp?
I was gonna
Swamp's-
say swamp too. Shut
Swamp's
up.
high. Just visualize the bar. Visualize the
I
bar.
was either gonna say magical shield or swamp, but magical shield is super quick to fucking charge, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, commiserations, Keith. You have
Well-
won nothing. Congratulations to Hugo. You have won nothing as well. But, apart from some pride.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm used to it. It's life, right? Get nothing out of it.
Yeah, but you're used to winning. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You were born a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Any
I'm good
questions
at
you want to
guessing.
ask me? Any questions you want to ask me about Populous while we're on the subject? See if I don't know.
You probably have like a chart of answers.
I got a chart above my laptop on the wall.
Dude,
Populous
I
facts.
have no idea. You know everything. What's level 19?
Uneasy Alliance.
No, it's unlikely
What is,
allies.
What is the amount of mana?
You just changed every single word.
What is the
Oh,
you knew what map it
I
was?
thought you wanted the synonym of the level. Fucking hell.
Oh my god, you knew the name of the fucking. You knew it, but you didn't know it.
I just said it
at the
wrong.
same time. What the fuck? An easy alliance, okay.
Unlike the Allies, same thing. I've got Tickle's Journey in my head. I don't know what I'm listening to.
Craig, what was the website that was the go-to website for all Populous players before Populous reincarnated?
It's funny because I was going to ask you that question. It's populous.net.
What?
Populous.net.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I mean, I meant like the number one fan site that people would go to for Populous information.
Oh, is it CD, please?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to go that when I was learning. But looking back at it, all the information was wrong.
He had a lot of good stuff on
A lot of
there.
good stuff, but all the values were wrong. Like the mana and stuff.
Oh yeah,
values.
this is true.
It's true. He had charts that said you generated more mana if your men were in bigger huts, which is a lie.
And that's just not true.
No, your men generate mana just for working. It's the same no matter what they do, as long as they're working. So if you've got 50 men waiting to become fire warriors, they're generating the same mana as if they were sitting in a hut.
Interesting.
Do you know every single player map campaign thing shit?
Every level. Come on, hit me.
Oh my god.
Well, guys, I have to actually go because I got to go to work now.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, these things happen, but it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. I am really disappointed that I lost the Populous quiz. Now I don't hold a candle in Populous online multiplayer, nor do I hold a history in Populous knowledge. So, thank you for making me feel like a big failure, Craig.
You're very welcome, Keith. It's always is my pleasure.
It's always a pleasure for me as well.
He loves
Bye, guys.
People feel uncomfortable. Bye.
Take care, Keith.
So, before we go, what the fuck? Level 17.
Level 17 is middle ground.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't even. Level 8.
Continental divide.
9.
Fire in the mists. Fire in the mist.
God damn it, Craig. 15.
15 is incarcerated. I just played that the other day.
Yeah, that's like the one I know, too. Besides Journey's End at the beginning. 21.
21 is Fractured World.
Earth.
I was going to say Earth. Fuck's sake. I was thinking this. Yeah, Fractured Earth.
Of course you were. Yeah.
No, seriously, I was thinking. I've been watching. Yeah, level 20 is Archipelago.
How? 18.
Headhunter.
Do you do nothing all day? Do you just fucking... I don't know. Like, how?
I play Populous on my channel. I've done the anniversary campaign mostly. I've already gone through the single player. Fucking hell. I know stuff. Come on. True. I know it. Ask me something more difficult, Hugo. Come on.
Do you know, like, spell charging values? Like, mana values?
No, not all of them.
Oh, get fucked then. I found... Because I don't know how to look for that kind of shit. How do I do that?
I think they're on the Populous Wikipedia.
But there's nothing on the fucking Wikipedia. Populous Wikipedia.
It's wiki.popred.net, and then you go to the spells, and you've got all of them on there.
Wiki.pop.net. Oh my god. There's actually nothing here. Oh, there is. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Jesus Christ. Spells everyone forgets about. Okay. Angel of Death.
Oh, fucking hell, you go for this fucking hard one straight away. It's quite less than a Volk. 5,000?
5,100.
Almost.
Dude, I don't even understand how people got to the conclusions they
just
did.
Looked into the game.
Is it in the fucking...
I don't know what it must be, but it's accurate, it's correct. Because I've done some testing with spells on my breakdowns and it all adds up.
What the fuck? Swamp. Oh, that's an easy one.
Swamp's 1,000.
Yeah, that's why it's dizzy. God damn it. Magical shield.
Invisibility is 500. That means magical shield 600.
Yeah. Why? Why? Do you know the fucking range, too? Do you know the range?
8.
Jesus Christ. You know the duration. You definitely know the fucking duration.
I don't know. The duration is... What is it? Magical shield. Duration is quite long. Is it 2.5 minutes or something?
It's 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Your road, you definitely know everything about a road.
2,100.
People. Yeah. Wow, there's a duration for a road. Never thought about it. It's 5 seconds.
5 second duration.
Yeah. Holy shit, Firestorm lasts for 20 seconds? Holy shit.
Yeah, you think it lasts a bit shorter, but
that's
Firestorm. 4,000 mana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. You're stupid.
Probably has a range of 8 as well.
Yeah.
Most of them have an 8 range. I know which ones do and don't. So.
You know what? Lightning?
The range?
Yeah.
10?
No, it's 12. You fucking suck.
12. I'm trying to think in comparison to the convert. 12 so convert something like 16 or 18 or something.
Yeah, convert 16.
But I don't even know what the range means exactly. How do they measure the range?
I don't know.
Is it pixels or something? Like Squares? I don't know. It must be squares.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think they created a fucking measurement unit and just
Probably.
compared every spell.
They just put like a ruler against the screen.
That's too gay, though. No.
You never
I don't
know.
think so. Wow, Volcano lasts for less than Firestorm. There is no way the incantation for Volcano is Betatunka. There's no way.
Yeah, that's sort of like... Yeah, the spells sound different to some people, don't they? I used to think of that as Halatanka.
I always thought Haratunga.
Yeah.
Not Paratunga. No.
The podcast has ended up being a question time about spells and shit now.
No, I just don't understand how. Like, it's not like you don't even have that much free time. How?
I can remember this shit. We should get some facts out for people who are listening. If your shaman drowns, she will come back 10 seconds sooner. That blows everyone's mind.
You taught me that. I had no idea.
That's why sometimes you can die before you kill your enemy, but you kill them in water and you get lightning, and they'll still come back before you and get the hilt and face off and fuck you over.
One of the reasons I face up sex.
Yeah, I don't think it should. I think it's stupid. I don't think just because you drown, you should come back sooner. I think it should be the same for everyone, to be fair. But there we go.
I mean, you die regardless.
Yeah.
Stupid. Wow, the clans part is outdated. Asgard Dragon Team, TDM, and the Grey Wall. That's outdated.
Yeah, the Wikipedia is outdated. Was it run by Alex, I think? I don't really know. I think it was last updated 6 years ago, so...
Actually, 8 years ago. Quite a while ago.
This is a news page. It used to be like a news page, didn't it?
Well, it would work like a time machine at this point.
Archive News, 2009. Yeah, but some pages do say at the bottom, last edited 2011, so...
Oh.
Even then, that's a long time ago, Hugo. This community's been on a while. When will they die, Hugo? When's the community going to die?
I don't know. I mean, it's been dying. It's been dying for like, I don't know, the past 12 years, but it's dying. You know, you actually told us when there were 70 people online. That was the staple back in, I don't know, 2014.
Oh yeah, that was normal.
It was still the staple. So we're dying. We're dying
every day.
What happens when like it actually dies and we're like, and we still talk to each other and we want to play? Like 10 years from now, how do we play online?
You'll need to, I imagine, get one of those programs that you download that lets you like act as if you're on LAN together. I used to do that sometimes with other games. I don't know how you describe it technically, but basically, yeah, you download a program, and you all join that server and act as if you're on LAN, and then maybe you can start up the game via LAN.
Like Hamachi?
Yes, that's it.
Oh god, that's super 2005. Holy shit!
Yeah, but it probably gets the job done in 10 years' time if we need it.
Jesus Christ! Didn't even know it still existed. Hamachi. Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I can't remember what I used to use it for. I have no idea.
Me neither.
Well, I think that's pretty much come to an end. Unless there's anything else you want to bring up.
No. Keith's a piece of shit.
It just took off. You know, we work around his schedule, and he just leaves.
On us. Pretty much. I mean, it's hard to get on Keith's schedule. Like, if you want to do something with him, you need to find some patience within yourself, and then you have to tell him, set a date, and then you gotta wait for 5 days until he finally responds. And when he finally does, you have it set. And then when the day comes, something's gonna happen. I don't know.
It's like today. It was like, why aren't you on sooner? Fucking hell, man. I've been looking after Emily. I've got Emily, man. Oh, man.
Leave her be.
Thankfully, she's asleep right now, but she'll be waking up soon. Maybe in an hour or so. But you know what I've got to do now? I've got to go and clean the house, all that good stuff. And I've been taking a video course, an online editing course in Spanish to learn how to use Adobe Premiere. So guess what I've learned because it's in Spanish?
Nothing.
Not a jot. I'm sitting there for 3 hours not understanding anything that's going on.
I understand why you would want to, do it, but I don't at the same time because it's pretty obvious that you wouldn't understand anything.
I was Noelia's choice. she was saying, "Why don't you go and do this? It's because you do your editing and stuff." I was like, "All right, I'll look at it, but I'll let you know beforehand. I'm not going to understand anything." So, and then when I told her, whenever I told her I didn't understand anything, she didn't like that I didn't understand anything. But I mean, it's a guy speaking to a group of people in Spanish about something I don't know anything about. So I would struggle in English being taught something because I don't know anything about it. But the fact that it's also in Spanish, it's like I don't know what's going on.
It's hardcore mode, you know. You just
not to mention Adobe Premiere just looks mental to me. I've been using Sony Vegas, and it just looks more. It just looks more simpler. But everyone raves on about Adobe Premiere because that's what all the pros use. But it's fucking overwhelming. Jesus.
Listen, that's why the
no
pros
idea.
Use it.
Yeah. I downloaded Adobe After Effects to try and maybe put some graphics together to make some things on my spell breakdowns look a bit better. So I've been I've been trying to do some stuff for my spell breakdown, but I can't find the time to sit down and just get in the creative zone without shit going on. So I've just been uploading gameplays. I can't even sit down and commentate anything at the minute. It's just crazy.
The creative space. Oh my god.
I need to get in the zone, Hugo.
Yeah, get in the zone. Holy shit. Sony Vegas does look way easier than Adobe Pro.
Yeah, it's just... And I'm used to it.
It looks old. Fucking update your shit. Just, it's 2017. Let go of the 2010 things.
It's fine. They've just released number 14. That's just, yeah. Come on, man, relax. Adobe Premiere looks... I don't really like it. From what I've seen, the guy using it just looks clunky and... I don't know.
It looks clunky because there's a lot you can do with it. You idiot.
I suppose if I was actually learning how to use it, yeah. Although I'm just watching someone explain something in a mental language.
I mean, thinking about it now, since you're not even learning anything, you could be using your time for something more productive, but...
Yeah, but nobody's paid for this course, so I'm gonna
do it. Yeah. You could pay for something else. Maybe even a fucking dinner, anything.
I could pay for doing an English course, because it's online. I'm doing it online in my house. So, couldn't I just do one in English?
Just realized how stupid that sounded. Like, you're doing it online, and you're doing it in Spanish. Why?
I don't know.
Who thought that was a good idea? Don't say it's Noelia. She didn't think it was a good idea.
She did.
She's just trying to piss you off.
Maybe. No, I like the idea of learning it and studying, but when it came down to it, I've still got another 3 lessons to go. It's every Thursday night for 3 hours. So I'm sitting there like, woo, I don't know anything what's going on. Get distracted, start going on YouTube and stuff.
It's 3 hours.
It's 3 hours, man.
Spanish.
Yeah, and then he answers questions of some other people when they type into him, asking questions, and he goes, I'm going to pregunta de... I'm like, fuck, what was the question? And he shows them that.
Like, Argentinian people, they speak so fast. I can't keep up. I just really can't. I'm Brazilian, and I probably wouldn't understand a word. So I imagine how fucking bad it must be for you.
I'm going to lessons. I'm reading Spanish articles and stuff, and I'm trying my best, but it's just... I feel like I need another teacher because this one's just... I've been going to this same professor for like over a year now. It's getting to the point where it's either like her way or I don't get a say in it. And I'm like want to learn different things. And it's like, no, you need to learn this way. And it's like, I'm not learning this way. But she's like 60-odd-year-old, so she's like setting her ways.
Oh, he's 60. No. You shouldn't class with someone who's like 60 years old. Yeah. No, they don't listen. Like, they've been doing it for so long that they just don't care what you have to say. No. They need some change. Also, it actually looks... I mean, I don't really know, but it looks like you pick up things really easily. Like, when you say things in Portuguese, I'm like, oh.
Just a couple of words I picked up, but I couldn't...
Well, yeah.
It's because as I say it to you, I'm pretty much just looking at the application as I'm learning new stuff.
Well, but you do learn. So there's that. Do you actually go somewhere? Like, of course you do. She's like 60-something years old. You're not doing
I go to her house and I'm on. And go to the cafe afterwards.
Maybe you should try to do it over the internet, like an internet course or something.
I did one last Friday. I went on italki. Have you heard of that?
No.
A website called italki where you meet and have like lessons over Skype with native speakers of whatever language you're interested in. And I spoke to someone from Argentina. She was in Buenos Aires, and that was just a conversation lesson, nothing else, just speaking to a native person. It was quite good.
Oh yeah.
And she said my grammar sucks. to put it in a, she didn't say it like that, but that was basically, you need to improve your grammar by reading articles. Like, I don't want to read, just tell me stuff.
That sounds a lot more promising than going to see a 60 years old. Like, here's the thing too: if you talk to someone over the internet who actually uses the internet, you already have something to talk about with the person. When you're visiting a fucking 60-year-old, what are you talking about? Cooking? Like,
I always go in and have to tell her what my week was, what I did during my week. And I just say the same stuff in the same way. And I'm not like speaking in different tenses. And then when I go to listen to people in the street and things, they speak to me so fast and saying words I don't even understand. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That's actually true. You just say how your week went. Because honestly, most of your weeks are the same. So,
yeah.
How are you going to change the fucking conversation?
I did go to the university on Monday. I went to the university to speak to the.
That's honestly the best thing. Best thing you can do.
I was speaking to a class of 13-year-old girls.
Oh yeah, you didn't tell us what you talked about.
It was funny because I went in there thinking, right, I'm going to have to do some sort of tell them about my life and all this stuff. Because like last time I went in, I stood in front of the class and then told them about who I was and where I'm from and England, etc. But when I got there, the teacher didn't speak the most great English. So she was teaching the students who were just, all they knew was basic English, like the present simple.
Jesus.
And they were 13 because they just started really learning it. So they were asking me questions. All I did was have to answer them. Like how old are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what kind of?
I was just sitting there going, I'm 28 years old. How old are you?
Really slowly.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
But sometimes I would quite often I would start speaking like, they'd ask me like a subject like, about like what I used to do or what I was, and I'd start speaking like, oh, you know, when I was in England, you know, I was doing this and this, and then I stopped for a second and went, oh shit, they're not gonna have a clue what I'm saying, but they all sit there smiling. You sit there smiling like, oh,
they were just being polite. Trust me,
course,
they didn't know anything. It must have been really fucking.
Oh man,
awkward.
one of the little girls, looked at me and goes, "What is your religion?" Oh man, that was difficult because
she tried to mix things up. She tried to be different. Everyone was like, "How old are you? What's your name?"
Like, what is your?
This is my time to shine, man. This is my time to show that I'm not just another 13-year-old girl who can't really speak anything. I'm going to talk about something different. I'm going to ask him what his religion is, and I'm going to expect one answer only. I'm Christian. That's not what you said. I have a feeling that's not what you said.
No. I goes. I am not religious. And then one of the other girls goes, etolico or whatever, like atheist. And I was like having a conversation with the teacher, going, "No, I'm not atheist. I just don't believe in anything. It's not that I don't believe. It's just that I don't care." And I had to try and relay this across to her. No, in a polite way. Like I respect. Well, this is me. I respect other people's religions.
I don't practice any religion.
I don't practice any religion, but I don't disrespect others. I don't actively say there is no God, which is what atheists do. So I am just someone who chooses just to get on with life without religion in it, which is actually difficult to do in Argentina because everything is still like, this is like, Argentina is still like what England was many, many years ago, where schools and things are dictated by religion rather than other things. So if you want to go to the good schools here, you've got to have your child baptized, which we had done. You've also got to go to religious classes and stuff. Oh
my god. Well, actually, I mean, if your parents are religious, then obviously you also go to religious classes. I went to religious classes, and it sucked. And I'm not religious anymore. But
that's the thing. I think children should be. There are certain things you've got to teach. With me having a daughter now, I'm thinking about this all the time. But there's things you've got to teach your children, of course. But some things you should not impose on them until they're old enough to think for themselves. The only reason religion still exists is because parents keep bringing up their children to be religious, and it just continues like that, on and on. I mean, if your parents weren't religious, it's possible, but it's more unlikely that you will end up being religious if your parents aren't religious.
But I think the fucking silver line is exactly in my generation, because like my parents said that to me, but I'm definitely not going to do that to my kids, even if I'm married to a religious woman. So I think that's finally going to change. Fucking God bless, because it's stupid. I don't know. You just impose something. Your children can't even. They don't even think for themselves, and you're imposing religion.
Teaching the bad stuff, like don't speak to strangers and things like that, but don't just impose on them. You must do this or you'll go to hell. It's like, fucking hell, calm down.
Not like that.
It's like I remember someone asked me once, are you not afraid that you'll go to hell if you don't believe in God? And I was like, my answer was, how could I go to hell if I don't believe in it?
It's pretty much how it is.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get, like, what do these people have in their minds? Like, how does a merciful God send someone who has killed, I don't know, fucking 200 people, but at the end of their lives, they just decided that they wanted to follow religion and they wanted to, know more about God, and they were, they oh God, I forgot the word. They
repent for your sins.
Yeah, they just regretted what they did, and they just they become a good person. By the
you
end
read
of their
about
lives.
Things like this where it's
how
like,
the fuck did they go to heaven?
Why even practice religion if at the end of your life you can go, Father, I have sinned, and then he goes, all your sins are absolved. And it's like, all right, okay, cool, thanks. I'll see you in heaven.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, pretty much. Like, and if you don't believe in God, but you live a fucking perfect life, you help people, you're a great person, you go to hell because you don't believe in God. How does that work? Like,
yeah, apparently you go to the pearly gates of heaven, don't you? And then you'll speak to the guy there who will assess your life. That's like the story. I don't really know, but and then he goes, "Oh, so you didn't believe in us, did you not? Well, how wrong were you?" And then pulls a leer and off you go to hell.
Yeah, there's purgatory.
And someone comes up who's I don't know, like Hitler comes up, but he believed in God. He goes, "Oh, you've done some bad stuff, haven't you? But you knew we existed. Come on in."
Oh my God.
I just can't figure out how the older people find that they've been with all life, but like I say, your generation now, they grow up knowing there is more to life than. Do you know who Neil deGrasse Tyson is?
Yeah.
I love watching him. And if I've ever watched any videos about him when he gets confronted by religion, he quashes it so perfectly. It's just like, yes, this is my man.
I watched a video of him. The name of it was "Do You Believe in God?" And he talks about that, about the fucking belief that people have about an omnipotent God who's everywhere, knows everything, and does everything. It's mind-blowing.
Like, show me some evidence and I'll believe you. That's basically as simple as that, isn't it?
It is. I don't know.
You know what's really annoying and really hypocritical? When Emily was getting christened, I had to go and sit through some hour-long Christian Catholic thingy-majiggy where we have to listen to this lecture about whatever, and that gives us rights to get her christened or baptized or whatever we're going to call it. But it was in Spanish, of course, so thankfully I didn't understand that much. But I could tell, even with it being in Spanish, it was so boring, and it was so ridiculous what they were saying. They were saying things like, it's typical. They explain stuff that goes on, and if there's something they can't explain, that I don't know, it's difficult to say. But if the things that are unexplainable and the bad things that happen, they happen because of God. Like if there's something we can't explain by religion, it's just God. It's basically going, why doesn't this happen in Harry Potter? Oh, magic. It's just the same as that in religion, isn't it? Magic. God.
It's pretty much. Religion is just a way to explain things. It's a myth, right? Yeah. And I do think religion, or not exactly religion, but believing in something is important. Having faith and all that kind of shit. I agree with that. It's just, but come on, man.
Believe in something that's I don't know how to say it, but believe in something that you believe in, not that everyone else believes in. Like, have something in your life that you want to do. Like, have an aspiration. Don't believe in something is bigger than you. You should be you. You know what I mean?
We don't need religion as a society anymore. We're not going to kill each other with our religion. That's my point. Like, we needed religion back in, I don't know,
Well, look at it right now. Why do we get attacked by, well, not we personally, but why does things like Islamic State attack us? Because it's all about religion and all that shit. And
Yeah, it's the other way around nowadays. Like, what the fuck?
back in the day, religion was the excuse to fight. Now it's the excuse to fight verbally.
This got deep.
It's just got deep. Populist quiz and religion.
Where the fuck did it go? Oh yeah, your visit to the fucking girl, man. That girl made us think about stuff.
Which girl?
The one
I'm so confused now.
What is your religion?
What is your? Oh yeah, what?
I
fuck
actually
kids,
think
man.
I actually think I would just have burst out laughing, like right in her front, right in front of her face. I would just laugh at her, like Jesus.
It was so
Christ.
funny trying to say that I am not. I didn't ask what that was because I knew it all would have been the same.
Yeah.
Like in England, children wouldn't ask you that. What is your religion? It's not a thing. People are religious and they go to church, but it's very it's like a small minority of people, and it's not really practiced unless you go to a specific Catholic school, which are quite few.
Conservative and boring.
And even people who go there, just like children who are forced to go there by their parents and then don't actually believe it. Like my stepbrothers went to a Catholic school, but they're not religious, but their dad is.
That's even worse because they just become that's the kind of people that's the kind of children who grow up to be drug addicts and
Yeah, they're not they're not the greatest of children. I've got a funny story about this. This pretty much epitomizes religion. So my stepfather obviously was married before, and if you get divorced as a Catholic, in the eyes of God, you've done something wrong. You've done something wrong, and then he got married again, and so he was banished by the church or something like that. I don't know what it was. He
was
church.
Punished by the church.
He was punished or banished or one or the other. He or maybe he could still go to the church, but he couldn't partake in singing, or he couldn't go there for Sunday. I don't know how it was, or the masses or something. However, this is the kicker. Because obviously this is because he couldn't do that, because in the eyes of the God he'd sinned. So anyway, what he had to do to allow himself to be looked good upon by God and all that shit, he had to pay the church for a letter that says, I sinned, I repent, I now wish to marry again, and then fine, well, welcome back, thanks for giving us some money, you're back in the religion. So God cares about a currency created by man, is what the message is here. You don't be God. Do not do any of this unless you got a bit of money. And then a bit of money, you can bribe God. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
That's actually funny because right now in Brazil, churches accept credit cards and debit cards.
Accept them for what? Do you have to pay to be religious these days? I don't understand it.
Isn't
that a cult?
No, it's like you go to church and you give something back to God, right? So you
hang on. You know when they go to church and they walk around with a ball, with the ball to put some money in, the donations thing or whatever it is?
Yeah, that's.
Are you saying a man walks around with a credit card reader?
Yeah. So if you don't have any money, you can just,
Shut up, man. There's no way that's true.
I'm not kidding. There's the biggest chain of churches in Brazil. Let me find the name of it.
I don't understand. You go to sit in this church, right, which was made hundreds and hundreds of years ago, built over time in these miraculous works of art by men. And then the vicar, is it the vicar or the priest, comes along with a MasterCard reader and just goes, want to donate. Put your card in, put your number in, checks your card. Oh, I'm sorry, it's bounced back. We can't accept this card. Get out.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Not you don't have to, right? Donate anything, but people just do. They want to. This is the biggest church in Brazil. Look at this shit. It's going to blow your mind. This is actually ridiculous. It took a while to get built.
It's Templo de Salomão.
Yeah, this was a Jewish king. So they rebuilt this temple. It's like a replica.
Say, it doesn't look very Christian.
But it's not. It's just not.
What's the heavy religion in Brazil? What's the majority?
Christianity.
Really? All right.
Yeah. and this is the kind of church that accepts, credit cards and that kind of shit.
Right. That
Like
is.
if you
Is the picture just like manipulated that way because it looks massive?
No, it is massive. It's huge. Like it's so big. Google that shit.
I'm
Templo
looking
de
at
Salomão.
it.
It's
Put down the link so people know what we're talking about.
It's actually disgusting.
It looks alright though.
I mean, of course it looks right. Well,
looks
this was built. This was built with the people's money.
Oh, like so. This was paid with people with credit cards.
Yeah, and $2 bills too.
Was the government involved in this?
No, of course not.
No, it was just all public.
Yeah, this is how fucking fanatics. Fucking like I can't even. It just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Fanatics, yeah.
Now fanatics pay for things. Back in the day, fanatics used to murder people who didn't believe. Now they'll just pay for a new church.
Yeah.
At least that's a step in the right direction. Maybe one day, Hugo, everyone will be peaceful. Do you ever wonder what happens when you die and then you go to heaven or you go to wherever you believe in and you were wrong? Then what? Because surely only one religion could be right. Surely.
Yeah, of course. I think about that sometimes.
What about this? The universe is quite big. So here, there's bound to be planets out there that have had human type people or like life forms, or there will be in the future. Maybe they're now. Do they have it? They probably have a religion because if they're like humans, it's in your nature to believe in something greater. So will they have believed in something? Will they be in their version of heaven now?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting deep.
That's quite a fucking stretch. Do aliens go to the same place we do when we die? Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
Imagine that.
Imagine if it's actually true. Like we meet with
big is heaven
once we die? It must be massive.
It must be huge because there's 7 billion people on Earth now, but there's been over 100 billion people ever.
Like different dimensions and shit.
Just on Earth, 100 billion people.
It can't exist. It just makes no sense, Like it doesn't exist.
It makes no sense no scientific sense of what we know. And what happens when you die? You suddenly your atoms and everything just sort of drift off in the clouds and go somewhere. I don't understand.
Yeah. I actually remember the first time I took a plane, and I was like, "So, Mom, where's the heaven? Where's heaven? I don't see anything. Where's God?" And she was like, "He's on vacation." I kid you not.
He's kidding. He's on vacation.
I'm
Hang on. So to your mother, heaven was just in the skies.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what they teach you. Heaven is in the skies, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they say. But it's clearly
the closest thing that could be correct is that hell is in the earth, because hell is meant to be fiery hell, and in the middle of the earth it is hot, molten.
Yeah, it's just
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we've been to the moon. We've been outside of our atmosphere. There's certainly no heaven up there. How far do you have to keep going in this never-ending universe to find heaven?
Plot twist: heaven is another planet.
Heaven is another. That could well be. There's bound to be. Do you think that'll happen one day? Once humans learn to live forever, there'll be a point. Have you seen The Island, the film?
No, The Island.
You haven't seen The Island? Anyway, there's basically these people kept in this place, and they believe they can go to somewhere greater if they win a lottery. This would be like when we learn to live forever, we developed and we start, colonizing the whole universe and stuff. We'll have a planet called Heaven, and then only the richest and most successful can go there and live in luxury. Oh, where's Granda gone? He's been saving for 3,000 years. He's finally got enough. He's gone to heaven. He's gone to heaven. Well done, Granda. Well done.
Oh my god! Oh, it's a Michael Bay movie. Of course, I didn't see it. God damn it!
Michael Bay, is it? John Bain's in it.
Yeah.
I'll tell Michael Bay. He dies, but that wouldn't be much of a spoiler.
Yeah, I wouldn't care really. Michael Bay movies are all the same. It's just a bunch of explosions and action.
It has its explosion actions towards the end of the film, but it's quite all right. It's quite a bit of a twist.
But that was pre-Transformers Michael Bay then.
Oh, they are some of the worst films ever.
Yep. That's generally what Michael Bay movies are.
Terrible.
Pretty bad.
Well, I think we've covered a various a lot of topics here. I think we'll leave it there, shall we? Keith's going to be like, "Oh, I wish I could have been involved in this religious talk."
You know what? He would be the only one speaking.
Yeah, it's true. Is he religious?
He was, not anymore.
Not anymore.
When I met him, he was.
Because in America, they always say, "Oh, thank God for this, thank God for that." Everything's through God.
Yeah, even I got the fucking gist of God blessed. Like, say that every time.
Where in England, we thank the Queen.
That sounds so stupid to me. I can't even I can't. Like, there was this massive thread on Reddit these days because the Queen called all her, I don't know, servants to an emergency reunion. I don't know what it was, and everyone thought she died. And I was like, guys, first of all, bitch does nothing for her country. She does nothing. What if she died? So what? What would happen? Nothing would happen.
She does stuff.
And then I just realized how stupid the title was. So the Queen called every single one of her servants to a meeting. How would she be dead? She's the one who called all her fucking servants. Like, are you kidding me? And everyone was like, "Oh my God, the Queen's dead," and all that shit.
It's because I think it's under the belief that the Queen doesn't actually do much herself, rather than her advisors and her team will do it for her. She's not going to go.
Why do people love her? Like, why? I don't understand it.
I guess because she's the Queen. She's the Queen, isn't she?
Because she's the Queen.
She's the Queen.
Answer.
She's the Queen.
Nice.
There was once a very powerful monarchy. Now she's just like she's still the royal family. She's in that line of so much history in England. She's part of that history.
I mean, yeah, she's a fucking huge historical figure. I agree. She drove things on World War II, but
she is legally owner of 1/3 of the Earth's landmass.
What?
Because she is the head of the Commonwealth. She's still legally the head of them states. So Canada, Australia, she is legally the one in charge.
Oh.
Of course, nothing would ever come of it because they've all got their own govern themselves and etc. etc. But she is legally the head of state.
What if everyone dies? Everyone on the royal family. Fucking plane crashes with everyone in it.
It's a good question.
What happens? That's a
because
great
obviously if she dies, obviously it just passes on until whenever. But no one's going to come and usurp her throne. No one's going to go, right, I'm going to be king of England. I'm going to come and attack England. And no, that's never going to happen. But if they all died, would they just dissolve monarchy? And I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
Would they have a vote?
I'm actually going to Google that. What if England's royal family
That'll
died?
be on Quora. If anything, that'll come straight up on Quora. Someone will have asked that.
That's exactly what I found.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What would happen if there was no surviving member of the British royal family when the monarch died?
Come on, don't leave us hanging.
Since it's reckoned that around 25% of the British population is descended from the Plantagenets. What the fuck is that? Plantagenets.
Must be some sort of previous English race.
Probably. You're talking about a pretty massive national disaster before there is no one identifiable with the potential right of succession. So they would just try to find someone in the normal public fucking...
It would just keep going down and down and down until whoever's next.
How? Like DNA tests? 25% of England's population descends from the fucking royal family then. It's a lot of people. How would they choose someone?
Actually,
no. This is another answer. As of 2011, there were over 5,700 people in the line of succession to the British throne.
Imagine being like 5,007.
That's annoying, right? That would be pretty annoying.
I am last in line to be king. I would put that on my CV.
So would I. What?
Also, he worked in the customer services. He was in the army. He speaks basic Spanish. Oh, he's in line to be king. Nice. I'm going to hire him.
Maybe one day. It's a good reason to hire him.
You know, if I was ambitious, I'd kill all the family and become king. But it might be a bit suspicious if everyone dies except for me.
True. It would also be kind of hard. I mean, you'd probably die, unless you're Hitler and you have an army that you can trust on 5,000 people. How do you kill 5,000 people before you die yourself?
Oh, well, that's a question for greater minds, I think.
Yeah, not that I would know, even though I'm Brazilian.
Yeah, if it was Brazilian, it would just be with a machete.
No, it's not how things go. We're not savages. We don't live in forests. Shut up.
Gun. It would
Yeah,
certainly
we
be a
use
gun.
guns.
And then you'd be wearing a bicycle helmet as you did it.
You're not wrong.
I know.
Just saying, you're not wrong.
I know. Oh Christ, we're coming up to 2 hours. We'll have to edit it. It should be a bit down. So I think we'll leave it here now. I've got to go and do housework. I don't know if anyone's actually still listening to this podcast as we're rambling on about religion and monarchies and stuff. God bless you. God bless you. Or as we say in England, Queen bless you. Queen bless you.
Jesus Christ. You know what? This is the most random one. It was, like, professionally speaking, it was shit. But it was pretty interesting.
The only populist stuff we talked about was basically the.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's not much else we've been talking about. We really need a guest. If our guests would actually respond to us, I mean, to be fair, this time it was our fault. Well, Keith's fault. Otherwise, we could have maybe got addiction on. Maybe next time we'll get a bit more notice. But
yeah,
I would say even if Keith wasn't going to be here, we still could have done it. But I think talking about nostalgic past would have been better for Keith.
Yeah, but you know what I was thinking? Maybe it would be cool to have a newer guest, like someone who joined not long ago, maybe a year ago, and to talk about their experience, as a new
let's get
player.
Pandy on, because he could talk about what it's like to join just this year.
Yeah, his experience, like how's it been? How do people treat him? What does he play?
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Well, we'll do that. Right.
Let's go. Need to study.
Yeah, I need to go and tidy up. Everyone, thanks for watching, listening, and subscribing. I'm saying that because I know you're going to subscribe if you haven't already, because if you've managed to watch and listen to this so far, you deserve a medal and a subscription. Take care, guys.